Welcome to OnPrintShop. We have released version 6.2 for OnPrintShop, and we will see today the features and benefits for B2B printers in version 6.2. B2B storefront features. Subdomain provision for corporate storefront, corporate-wise theme, corporate level text exempt, pay on limit for corporate user, auto invoice generation and pay on balance reset, login by username. First enhancement for corporate or B2B is subdomain provision for corporate storefront. To get the subdomain for a corporate store, you will need to send an email to our technical team and our technical team will do the required changes. Formally what was happening, I'll show an example. The corporate storefront URL used to be first the domain name, then corporate and then corporate name. Now you can set a domain name or a corporate name .domainname.com. So here is an example of how earlier it was working and how it can work now. So earlier it was like a domain name.com slash corporate name. Now it can be corporate name.domain.com or directly corporate name.com. So this is the major enhancement. Now let's see our next enhancement. Next enhancement is corporate wise theme. You can change corporate wise theme, but for that first you will need to send an email on support@onprintshop.com to our technical team, as it's a add-on, as we provide single theme. And after sending your email, our technical team will do the necessary changes, and once they do the required changes, you just go to admin panel, corporate management, corporates, click on action button and select personalized store. Under personalize, you can go to theme configuration, and here under select theme you can select a different theme or a particular theme for a particular corporate. One more thing, that you can also personalize the corporate theme by the corporate theme configuration over here. You can select standard or you can select custom theme, and you can choose the color like red and blue or pink and gray or blue and green. And also you can set the brand colors individually over here. So this is our enhancement for corporate theme and corporate store personalization. Then our next enhancement is corporate level tax exempt. So let's see in the corporate, regarding the corporate level tax exempt. So to allow corporate level tax exempt, go to admin panel, corporate management, corporates, action, edit. Under settings, over here you have an option to allow tax exemption. So if you want to allow tax exemption for this particular corporate, then just simply activate this button and click on save. So this is how you can give tax exemption to a particular corporate, that is corporate wise tax exemption. Our next enhancement for B2B is pay on limit for corporate users. So now you can allow pay on limit to a particular customer of a corporate instead of defining the pay on limit for corporate wise or department wise. So for that, just go to admin panel, corporate management, corporates, action, edit, and under settings you can see the pay on account. So from here you select customer wise and you can set the pay on limit for customers of the particular corporate. After that, we have an enhancement, auto invoice generation and pay on balance reset. So for auto invoice generation and pay on balance reset, you will need to send an email to our technical team. They will make the required changes, and after that you can follow the path: admin panel, corporate management, corporates, action, invoice. So under invoice, go to invoice settings. In the invoice settings, first of all, enable auto invoice generation. If you want to enable auto invoice generation, you can set default pay on limit over here. Date consideration, so you can select the date consideration for invoice regeneration, like say order date or ship date. Then invoice generation, you can select when the invoice should be generated, monthly or weekly. Then invoice date, you can select from here on which date invoice should be generated, and invoice due days you can select from here, like 15, 30, 45, 60 or 90. And you can reset pay on limit over here. Activate this button to reset the pay on limit, and you can reset the pay on limit from here. And you can select from here generate invoice for department or corporates, that you can select from here. So this is how you can have the add-on of auto invoice generation and pay on balance reset. So our last enhancement to B2B in version 6.2 is login by username. So next enhancement is login by username. It enables the end user to log in to the system using the username. So at the time of registration, let's take an example of this particular corporate storefront. You can see over here at the time of registration, the customer has option to add username. So at the time of registration, when customer adds a username over here, he will be able to log in by using the username. Formerly what was happening, that user need to add the email ID instead of username. So now they can log in by using the username, and if you want this, it's an add-on. For that you will need to send an email to our technical team on support@onprintshop.com, and they will activate it for you in your B2B module. So these are the enhancement we have for B2B module in version 6.2 of OnPrintShop. Thank you for watching this video.